What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the secret channel, and today we're going to be becoming search and rescue, which means we're going to be rescuing a truck that is stuck in the mud. This is going to be an insane rescue, so if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. Woo! I am tired. Oh no, my friend just had an accident. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today's task is going to be saving my friend. He went mudding. He told me he went around behind the firefighter station, somewhere around this area. He couldn't give me a location since the area is so big. So before I continue to yap, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin. We are going to begin by leaving our tractor back to my house. So let's quickly hop onto the road. There we go. Let's make a turn right here. Nice. And let me actually turn this off because I still had it on. Pretty much I was planting some corn. Yeah, I guess I'll finish planting corn when I do come back. So I'm just going to leave my stuff right here, just like so. Let me just leave my emergency lights on, and let's go hop in the truck. So let's open the garage because we are going to be taking my favorite truck. Look at this beast. Let's hop in. Engine is on. Let me close that. There we go. And before we do head out, I want to take the trailer so we can put his off-roading truck on top of it. Okay, nice. So we have one right here. So let me back up. Let me quickly jump into my truck. There we go. I had to turn on the car engine. So let me back up. There we go. And let me close the door. All right, nice. And now let's start making our way over to that location. We are going to be making a left right here. Just like so. I'm hoping that he's okay and didn't get injured. If not, then that's not gonna be good. But we have a stop right here. We are going to be taking a ride. The road seems to be clear, so let's carefully take a turn right here. Okay, so it looks like he sent me another message, and on this message it tells me that he ended up taking it over back home, which is pretty funny. And he also wants his car delivered back to his home because I guess he doesn't want it taken to the mechanic shop because he doesn't have enough money. So I quickly did a U-turn and pulled into the tool store. So let me head in because I need to pick up a strap. There we go. I forgot to close this. And we're going to be using this to connect both vehicles. Let me get out of here. All right, no one is coming, so that means we can make a left. And let's see. And now this is going to be the difficult part because, yeah, I don't know where he left his vehicle. It could be anywhere. But he did say behind the firefighter station, but I don't seem to see anything. Let's check behind the gas station. Maybe he could be back there. Who knows? Alright, so I pulled into the gas station and I am checking everything and I still do not see him. Let me jump out and see if I could get a better view. Yeah, I don't see anything at all. So let me hop back into my truck. Let's quickly make a turn right here. And what I'm going to do is check on the other side of the firefighter station and see maybe there's something there. I'm hoping that there's something there because this could not end good. But let's see. Wait a minute. Is that him? Hold on. Let me hop out of my truck and let me take a better look. And I think it is him. Let's begin with disconnecting this. All right. And we're just going to take the truck for now. Honestly, this is kind of a nightmare because I do not want my truck to get dirty. All right, let's put it in park. Let me hop out and let's start attaching this thing. There we go. And oh my goodness, I do not want to get dirty. Okay. It looks like I'm going to get dirty. Let's jump in, I guess. Ugh. Oh, it's so dirty. Alright, so we managed to connect both trucks to the strap. And let's start carefully pulling the truck. There we go. Alright, it's not too stuck, which is a good thing. There we go. A little bit more. I think what I'm going to do is keep pulling it until we get to the top. Come on, a little bit more. I gotta make sure I don't hit the station. And I think this is good. Uh-oh. Don't. Okay, that was way too close. So I'm going to disconnect my strap. There we go. So we disconnected the strap. Let's see if this thing works. Okay, I think it's working. Uh-oh. It just died on me. I'm pressing my buttons, but nothing is working. Hold on. I think the best solution is to hop in the truck, flip this trailer around, and then slowly put the truck on top of the trailer. Hopefully that can work. So I'll begin with attaching the trailer, just like so. And I'm going to back up slowly, just like so. And now I was able to turn. We are reversing the trailer so we can get the truck on top of here. So there we go. I'm going to lift this deck up. All right, so we got it up. And let's see. Let's try to give this another try and see if we can turn it on. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. All right, before it dies, I'm going to try to put it on top of the... No. Let's try again. Third time is the charm. Okay, there we go. And now let's just quickly put it on top. Let's just quickly put it on top. Nice. So we managed to put the truck on top of the trailer. All I have to do is turn off the truck. And now it's time to lower this deck. So let me give this a 360 check just to make sure that everything is connected and safe and secure, which it seems to be. And that means we can start heading to my friend's house so we can get this truck delivered. I guess technically returned. So let me check the map. And he told me that he lives right here, which is quite the distance. It's almost like across the map. So before the sun starts setting, let's start making our way over there. Let me check that the truck is all good. All right. Seems to be staying on. Let me take a left right here. Actually, no, I was supposed to make a left. Oh, well. Now we can make a left turn. Always got to make sure the road is clear. I think we're going to make a right turn on this road. Let me just take a quick look at the map just to make sure we are going the correct way. And yeah, so it looks like we can make a right turn right on this dirt road. Uh-oh. I should be a little bit more careful. And let's keep a lookout and see if we see any houses. Okay, I think that's his house right there. I wonder where the road is. Okay, I think this is the road, so let's pull into his driveway. Uh-oh. Do I seriously need to go all the way up here? Hopefully we don't have any trouble. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble, but it seems that we are going to be able to make it. Perfect. I'm going to park my truck right here, and I'm going to knock on his door.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
I don't think he's home. Huh. He must have gone to the store. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna leave it on the driveway. And I don't know how we can do that. I guess the only solution is to kind of like U-turn and then drop off the truck. Because truthfully, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put it in the garage. I've made up my mind. I am going to turn right here and just drop off his truck. Let me just adjust myself just to make sure I am not too crooked. And I think that is fine. I'm gonna park it. Let me see. Do I have enough space? Yeah, I don't think I have enough space to drop the vehicle. So I'm going to move the truck a little bit more up forward. So let's do that. So I think that's fine. Yeah, that should be enough space. Let's start lifting this deck. There she goes. And now this is going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have to throw this truck in neutral and make sure I don't hit his garage. So let's carefully do that. Okay, so I just placed it in neutral. So let's carefully do that slowly. Slowly. All right, let me turn the wheels a little bit. Oh. So I was able to get the truck down from the trailer, but I still have a lot of space between the garage, and it doesn't look good right here. So I'm going to push my luck a little bit and try to turn on the car and back this thing up. Here goes nothing. Let's quickly do this. Come on, turn on. There we go. All right, let's quickly do this. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I already pushed my luck. It's a little bit crooked, but you know, we got it delivered. I think that's what counts. We got the truck delivered. Let's put the deck down. And before we call this a mission success, we have to return home. So let's hop back in the truck. There we go. And let's start making our way back home. And it's going to be quite the drive. And I say this because look, we are currently right here and we live all the way down here. So pretty much across the map. But the good part is that all we have to do is pretty much drive straight, right? We don't have to make any crazy left turns and right turns. All we have to do is drive straight. Okay, so the road is clear on this side, and okay, so it looks like it's clear on both sides. So let's go over a quick recap on this job. And in my opinion, I think this job was fairly easy. The only annoying part I would say was dealing with the truck because it would just like turn off for no reason. But it appears that we have finally arrived home. Let me open the garage so we can drop off the trailer. There we go. Let me hop right back in and let me just U-turn right here. So this looks to be in a good location. So let me quickly disconnect this. Perfect. Let me hop right back in my truck. And all I'm going to do is leave my truck right here and I'm going to get back to farming. Woo! Finally, I can finish the job. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful it is outside. It is such a beautiful and bright day today. What, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today, we're gonna go and camp with the brand new ATV that they added. Well, I guess the ramps. That's what I meant to say. The ramps they added in American Plains Mudding. So, we're gonna be building the best camp setup in my opinion, so we can go and have an amazing camping experience. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And let's begin. So we have our truck right here. I really wanted to put the new racks on this work truck because I know it's not going to be bending and tipping over, because I tried to test it out and go pretty fast and my truck kept tipping over. So which is why I fixed the suspension on this thing. Look at this. It's now squatting because it's going to help with preventing it to tip over and and continue to fall. So let's hop in the TRX. Let's turn this bad boy on, and our first location is gonna go and pick up the ATV, which is going to be located right here, and then we're gonna be able to connect our camper to our TRX. So we don't have too much time. The sun is going up pretty fast, and I want to make sure I do this before the afternoon, which is going to be around 6 to 7 p.m. Oh, I said it. All right, guys, I said the number. And then I think I have to also head over to the tool store so I can pick up these ramps. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I carry ramps on the back of this TRX. Let me quickly show you guys. Hold on. Let me just pull over right here. Hopefully, I do not get ran over, but I want to show you guys that there is ramps right in the back. Hold on. How do I open my tailgate? There we go. And we've got ramps right here, so we are already ready to not go to the tool store. So let me close that and let's continue driving. So I think the ATV is gonna be around here somewhere. I actually don't know where it is. Oh, I know where it is. Never mind. It's gonna be in front of the oh, oops, kind of crashed. Good thing I have a guardrail. But the ATV is going to be right here. So let me actually, let's see, how do I do this? All right, let me align myself first. Oops. It's okay. Just ignore that. All right, let me align my truck just like so, and then we're gonna put on the ramps. Let me quickly open up my tailgate. There we go, and let me quickly grab these, and there we go. We have the ramps right here, so let me put one there, and then let me place a second one right there, and then let me hop into the ATV just like so. Let me turn this thing on, and let me carefully load this on the back, or I guess on top of the TRX, and I think that is going to be good. Yeah, that is super good. I'm gonna turn it off, put it in brake, and there we go. Let me take off the ramps 1 and 2, and let me throw them on the back of the trunk. All right, there we go. They are now put in the back of the trunk, or I guess on the bed, and then let's close that, and I think we are now ready to go. Oh my goodness, look at my TRX. This thing is squatting super bad. Let's see how this thing performs. Okay, it's still not bad. It's still shaking, which is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, it is very scary. I have to drive a little bit slower than usual just to make sure I don't flip this thing over. But we have the camper right here. Everything has been going super smooth. It's kind of scaring me because every time when something goes super easy, then something bad happens. But I'm gonna knock on wood and get this thing connected. There we go. And this thing is squatting so bad, but we are now actually, you know what, I don't feel too confident. I want to make sure everything is well and connected. So let me go around and make sure everything is nice, safe, and secure. So everything does look good, but you know, this thing looks a little bit funny. I should have picked up my work truck. All right, let's continue driving. Where's the campsite? I think the campsite should be right down here. And let me also turn off my emergency lights. All right, there we go. And it looks like the campsite is right here. So let me turn on my blinkers and let's carefully turn. There we go. Nice. Everything is going super smooth. And I think, wait, has the ice melted? I think the ice has melted. We're gonna go up this hill and we're gonna go and set up our camp for today. But so far everything has been going good. I'm gonna go onto this dirt road like so, and let's see, where are we going to set up? I actually don't know where we're gonna set up for today. This is a nice spot. Let's actually check over here if there's any better spots. And ooh, I like this spot. All right, you know what, I'm gonna park right here. All right, let me carefully back this thing up just like so, and I think that is going to be perfect. Actually, yeah, that's perfect. So let me quickly disconnect this thing and move the TRX a little bit forward, and I'm probably gonna turn around so we can unload this ATV. So this thing is gonna go right here just like so. And before we actually unload the TRX with the ATV, let me quickly set up right here. There we go, and put up the tarp. Gonna open up our little pop-out kitchen. Look at that, that is pretty sick. And then let me just open up all of the pop-outs. Perfect, look at that, dude, that is amazing. And then of course we can't oh, did they add the lights again? That is pretty sick. And then of course we cannot forget about the TV. Look at that, oh my god, what the hell. All right, let me close my door just like so, and we are now completely set up for the night. We have successfully set up our entire camper, and now let me just quickly unload this thing. Let me open my tailgate. So where's my tailgate? Okay, there you go. They gotta make the buttons a little bit more different. All right, let me quickly grab my ramps. All right, we got the ramps. We gotta set them up. Oh my goodness, these things are heavy. 1 and then 2. Awesome. All right, let me quickly hop into this thing. Turn this thing on, and let's carefully unload this thing. Nice, look at that. Dude, that was freaking smooth. And this thing also, I forgot to mention, this thing got a little update. It looks much more aggressive and it sounds so much better. Just take a listen. I'm a huge fan of the sound update, but pretty much we're gonna leave this how it is, and we're gonna go and check out the area on our brand new ATV. So let me get in, turn this thing on, and let me actually open up the windshield like that. Look at that, dude. That is freaking sick. And is that a GoPro? What is that? What is this thing? GoPro? Or for like a phone? I don't know what that is. Anyways, let's check out the area. Maybe go on top of some hills. Let's see how this thing handles. Ooh, pretty easy. Yeah, this thing handles like a complete champion. All right, we got some little rocks right here. Nothing too crazy for this thing. And look at the suspension, dude. It is so responsive. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let me actually test this thing on these rocks. Oh my goodness, that is so satisfying. Oh, that is freaking sick. Anyways, I think there is a mudding spot around here. Yeah, there is a quick mudding spot right here. You know what? I think we should do it. But before I do it, let me actually close my windshield. I don't want to get too muddy. There we go. And let's do this. All right, let's go. We're going to do this in first person. Let's see how this thing handles. All right, so far, so good. Oh, for a second, I thought I got stuck. I was going to get so scared. I was like, no, don't get stuck. Oh, whoa. All right, there's more mud. Turn. Oh, yo, this is so rough. Let me turn on my headlights. Kind of dark under that tree. And all right, let's go right here, turn, and let's go over these rocks. Oh, whoa, this is crazy. This is insane. All right, we're almost done. And then where do I go? Right here? I think I go right here. And then we are now finished. And oh my goodness, look at that. Dude, this thing is completely muddy. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see that mudding effect? Hold on, let me try that again. I want to see that. It looked pretty sick. Oh, look at the mud. Yo, I never knew that. That is freaking sick. I did not know about that. Anyways, I think we have to go and take this to the car wash because I am not gonna put this on my TRX all dirty. So let's make our way to the car wash, which is going to be located right here. All right, so the car wash is going to be right behind the trailer store. So in 3, 2, and 1, let's get this thing clean. And look at that, we are now all cleaned up. Look at that, it's like brand new. So let me hop right back in, and I actually want to test out the emergency lights on. So wait, this doesn't have any emergency lights on? What the heck? That's weird. I thought this thing would have emergency lights on, but it does have headlights. So this is the low beam, and then this is going to be the high beam. Oh my goodness, these are super bright. All right, let's start making our way back to the campsite. I think the sun is starting to go down, and I'm kind of don't want to be driving at night with this thing because I don't know how safe it is. Ooh, look at this. There's some rocks right here that we can test the ATV out. All right, let me see. I want to see how this thing handles on the rocks. Oh yeah, this thing is a beast. All right, keep going. Oh my goodness, can this thing go on everything? Oh my god. All right, I think for the final test, we're gonna be taking the ATV up this tiny hill. We're gonna see how this thing handles. So in 3, 2, let's go. Oh my, look, that was light work. Absolutely light work. All right, so it looks like the sun is going down. We might get the sunset anytime now. So I'm gonna put this thing on the back of our bed. So let me carefully do this. Good thing I freaking washed this thing, because imagine if this thing was all muddy. The back of my TRX would have been so dirty. All right, so let me remove the ramps, put them in the back of the bed, just like so. And let me close the tailgates, and look at that. Oh my goodness, my truck looks so silly. Anyways, I'm gonna go and sit down. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, which I think is in my fridge. Hold on, let me go to my fridge. Come on, open. Oh my goodness. All right, so my fridge, it's right here. All right, let me grab my sandwich. There we go. Let me close my door, and I'm gonna eat my sandwich, and I'm gonna watch the sunset. So let me actually sit right here, and let's do a quick time lapse. Alrighty everyone, it looks like it is now nighttime, so I'm gonna go inside of my camper. Let me open up my door, and oh my goodness, bro, I hate when it does that. Alright, so let me open that, and let me close this. I don't want to see any monsters right now. I'm not the bravest when it comes to seeing ghosts, but I'm gonna wash my face. Where's the shower? I'm gonna wash my face, pretend I'm washing my face, and I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. What a beautiful morning. Look at this. We get a nice view of the lake and a beautiful sunset, or I guess sunrise in this case. I think now is time to go home. So I'm going to quickly set up everything back to normal so we can start making our way back home. And there we go. We are now ready to go. We got everything packed up, and we're going to make our way to the camper store. I think that's what it's called, or the trailer store, because I'm going to go and leave this camper, and I'm going to go and leave the ATV. All right, everyone. I went went to go leave the camper. I mean, the ATV. Oh my goodness, I always get confused. And now we are here leaving the camper, which means we can now start making our way home because I have a big and long day of work that I have to do today. So I'm going to drive back home and I'll catch you guys over there. And home sweet home. It looks like we are now home. I'm going to park in my driveway just like so. And today was a successful camping day. I really love this. One of my favorite camping days so far. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. Good morning, everyone. Today looks like a beautiful day to go camping. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be camping in the brand new gooseneck that APM just added. I hope you guys are really excited. If so, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. So we're gonna be taking our truck right now and our Mustang, but before we do, we actually need to go over to the trailer shop, which is going to be right here, and pick up the brand new trailer, come back so we can throw in the Mustang, and then head over to the campsite. So enough of the yap, let's begin. So let's hop into our truck, turn this big boy on, there we go, and let's start making our way over to the trailer shop. So I am super excited about this brand new trailer. Hold on, let me turn right here, there we go. But pretty much this brand new trailer has so many cool things, like a little kitchen, a room where you can watch TV, and you can also park a car inside, which sounds insane. I've actually never seen something like this besides the other trailers, but this one seems to be kind of a hybrid where you can actually camp and take a car instead of just taking a trailer and then a camper separately. But this is pretty much kind of like the one that we have. So let's pull into the trailer store. Hold on, let me park because I actually don't know which one mine is. I had ordered it this morning off my phone, so let me see which one it is. So we're gonna park right here, there we go. I'm a little bit crooked, but that's fine. So we have this one, and ooh, what is this? This one looks nice. Hold on, let me open this. And is there stairs? Oh, there is. Look at that. That's pretty bougie. Okay, so I guess this is where you park the car. We got more doors and stuff like that. Wait, what is this for? Or why is there like two doors right here? I'm not sure. But there seems to be lights and... oh, what? Interior lights. Why is this red? Is this supposed to be like this? Or is my game glitching? That's a bit odd. Alright, so let's open up the door right here. And yeah, this is pretty much one of the brand new goosenecks. We're not going to be taking this one because ours is a little bit much bigger. So let me just close everything out of here. Let me close the stairs and the door. There we go. And okay, so this is another trailer, but this is not the one that we are taking. So we've got a camper, and this is the gooseneck that we are going to be taking today. This thing is humongous. I believe this is double the size. Okay, this is how long, and okay, yeah, it's way longer than the first one. But let's take a quick look inside and take a peek. And oh my goodness, there's a room up here. Oh, and a TV. Oh yeah, we're gonna be having fun with this. All right, so this is the gooseneck that we're gonna be taking today. So let me hop back in my truck and let's get the gooseneck connected with the truck. So let me back up slowly. Come on, first try. There we go. I am a pro. And now we can start making our way back home so we can throw the Mustang on the back of our gooseneck. But this thing is super sick. Oops, do I have my lights on? There you go. But this thing is super sick. I really love how it seems to be like a 2-in-1. But something I do notice from driving this trailer is that it's quite heavy. This thing is not light, so I'm gonna make sure to be careful. But we are pretty much home, so let me start slowing down, throw on my blinkers, and carefully turn right here. There we go. Our driveway should be right here actually, so let me pull in. And then I'm gonna park up right up ahead so we can throw on the Mustang. I'm gonna park it right here. Let me throw on my emergency lights on and park this thing, and let's get this door opened. Nice. Alright, so let's hop in the Mustang, turn this on. Alright, so I'm thinking about backing up into the trailer because apparently if you guys back up into the trailer, you get more aura points or something like that. Alright, so let me quickly back into this thing very carefully. I don't want to scratch the Mustang. We're also going to be taking the Mustang to the strip, so it's going to be much easier for us to take the Mustang in the gooseneck. There we go. Everything seems to actually, my front splitter is going to end up hitting the door, so I'm going to have to back up a little bit more. So let me squeeze through, and I'm going to make sure that we have a little bit more space. Park. Alright, I think that should be good now. And will it hit? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. So let's close this thing and Perfect. Alright, we've got the Mustang loaded up in the gooseneck, and I think we are now ready to go. Let me just run into the house very fast because I'm gonna pick up some clothing and come right back out. Alright, you guys, I have everything packed up, loaded up in the gooseneck, so we are ready to head over to the campsite, which is going to be located right around this area. So that is going to be our next task and set up before it is the afternoon. So let's start making our way over there since we don't have too much time. So let me turn off my emergency lights on. But yeah, that is pretty much my plan for right now, is to head over to the campsite and then get everything unloaded and then head over to the drag strip and race the Mustang, which sounds pretty fun. I'm very excited. But good thing we have the campsite right here, so let's put on our blinkers and carefully pull in. There we go. I'm gonna park probably right around this area because we also do need to unload our Mustang, so I'm gonna park it probably right around right here. I don't know if I have enough space to unload the Mustang. Hold on, let me give this a quick check, and no, I don't. All right, so I'm gonna have to back the gooseneck a little bit more so we can have enough space to unload the Mustang. So let me hop right back in my truck. All right, I think we're almost finished adjusting the gooseneck, and I think this should be perfectly fine. So let me give this one more check just to make sure we are good, and yeah, we should have enough space to unload the Mustang. So I'm gonna disconnect it from my truck and park it like right here. So let's quickly do that. Disconnect this thing. There we go. Let's turn around right here and let's get this thing parked right here. I'm gonna turn off the engine. I think we should start unloading everything out of the gooseneck, but let me open up this thing. There we go. Next, let's open up the tarp. Bang. What else do we need? Oh, the Mustang. All right, so let's open up the Mustang. And let me squeeze through it once again. And let's carefully unload this bad boy. Oh yeah, this thing is a machine. Alright, so you know what? Let's actually head over to the drag strip right now. Let me just close the door. I want to make sure that no tigers enter or mountain lions. Yeah, I wouldn't want that in my gooseneck. So let's start making over to the drag strip, which shouldn't be too far. I believe it's right up here. So let's start making our way over there because it seems to be getting close to the afternoon. So let me hop in my Mustang and let's start making our way over to the drag strip. Where's the road? Oh, here it is. So let's pull it into the strip. There we go. And where do we start? I guess right there where the green circle is. Is this where we start? I don't think we're supposed to be doing this. I think we just started right here. Let's just start right here. I don't think this thing works. I'm just going to do my own countdown. So in 3, 2, 1, go. This thing is fast. Oh my goodness. Slow down, slow down. Oh my goodness. We almost ended up wrecking the entire car right now. But it seems that the sun is starting to finally go down, which means I think that is a sign for us to start heading back to our camp. So we're a couple seconds away from the campsite. We just gotta pull it in right here and our gooseneck should be right there. I think I'm gonna put the Mustang in the morning because right now I do want some space in the gooseneck. So I'm not gonna throw in the Mustang right now because it's just gonna take up more space. So what I'm going to do is park my Mustang right here and park the truck right there. Alright, so we got the Mustang parked and the truck placed right here in its natural habitat. And let's actually enter our gooseneck. So let me wait till this thing pulls out. There we go. Let me close the door. Oh my goodness, it's already dark. I got jump scared by the night. I'm probably gonna sleep on the bench. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very uncomfortable sleep. So let me actually open this up because I want to see if we can see. Oh, look at that. Looks so amazing today. Alright, now it's time to load up the Mustang back in the gooseneck. We gotta start packing our things because I gotta get to work. And I think this should be perfect. So let's close up the door and perfect. Alright, so let me just pull down the tarp. We can start making our way over home. Let's see how good I truly am. So let's back this thing up and okay, so far so good. Oh my goodness, I think I might be the GOAT at APM. Who knows? That should be good. I want to make sure I'm not hitting the wall of the garage. And yeah, this, oh my goodness, I'm really good. I think I'm glazing myself too much. And now we can finally park up the truck right here. What do you guys think? Was this a W or an L video? Let me know in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. Look at this. This is a brand new police station. What up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, don't ask about my hat. My cowboy hat ended up flying off somewhere. I don't know where it actually went. But today we're going to be checking out the APM map expansion. So this is going to be a private server. If you guys are ready, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And let's begin. Oh, what's going on? Oh no. Get up, get up. All right, we have our TRX right here. We don't have too much money. We have about about $3,000, almost what, close to $4,000. It's not too bad. So let's pull out of here. We cannot be driving too fast because the speed limit on this road is about 45 miles per hour. Oh, hold on, let me slow down. 45 miles per hour. So we have to follow the rules because we do not want to get pulled over. There's quite the police cars in this server, so we cannot be driving reckless how we normally do, like in the standard APM. But we're gonna go down there because that's where the map expansion is going to be. As you guys can see, it is pretty big. So let me turn on my blinkers, just like, oh, it looks like I just got paid. Let's go. Oh, we got like $5,000 now. All right, so we're gonna go explore the map and we're gonna try to buy a weapon. I'm thinking about maybe like a rifle. I think that would be pretty sick. I really want to buy a rifle, but as you guys can see, it is right there, but the sun is going down pretty fast, so I'm gonna try to make my way over there as fast as I can so you guys can see it during daytime. So let me carefully pull out, had to turn on my blinkers, and I think we can go. Okay, so the speed limit is 65, so we can step on it a little bit more. We're gonna try to hit 60. And what is that building in the distance? What is that? Looks like we gotta go check that one out first. Is it like a warehouse, a mall? What is it? Hold on. Whoa, what is this? A police station? Look at this. This is a brand new police station. Look at this. Holy moly, guacamole. I'm gonna park my car right here, turn it off, and oh my goodness, hold on, can we go inside? I know I'm just a civilian. Hold on, let me see if I can go inside. Okay, so it looks like I can, but I think this is as much as I can go. What about here? Oh no, it's locked. Oh no, what should we do? I have an idea. Let's go outside. We're gonna do this trick right here. We're gonna go in free cam and we're gonna see what's inside right here. I really want to see what's inside. Oh, is this like an academy or like where they have like their own office meetings? But let's go through here. A jail? This is the prison. Yeah, it's got like a jail in here. It's pretty sick. What else? Ooh, look at this. Yo, this is sick. This is freaking crazy. All right, what about here? Okay, so this is the garage. Nothing too crazy, so I'm guessing this goes to outside. All right, what about this room right here? Oh, this is the front desk. Interview room. I want to see. Oh, whoa, this is crazy. Yo, that window is insane. Look, it looks clear from this side, but if you take a look on this side, it's completely dark. Yo, that is crazy. All right, let's go upstairs. I really want to see what's up here. So more office rooms, nothing too crazy. Okay, so it just looks like there's like a little lobby, a little loft, and a bunch of office rooms. Yo, this is insane. I feel like they should actually add this to the real APM. Anyways, there seems to be what is this, a warehouse, or is this like kind of like a garage? Hold on, let me just put on my blinkers and let's pull in right here. I'm thinking this might be just a normal mechanic shop. Yeah, it looks like it's the normal mechanic shop that is in APM. So let's get out of here. I keep forgetting that I leave my engine on, and let's continue driving. Make sure the road is clear. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Look at that. This area looks super nice. I really love this. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I think I need a turn right here. I wonder if I can do like a little U-turn right here. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully no one sees. All right, let's check this out. So I'm gonna make a left turn right here. Let me just turn on my blinkers like so, and let's pull into the shopping center. I'm gonna pull in right here. I'm gonna park my TRX. Look at that. Let's go inside. Let's see what we can buy. Hello, good sir. This guy is loaded. How many guns does he have? He's got one in his holster. Yo, that is crazy. All right, oh my goodness, look at this. There is a lot of weapons in here. Holy moly, guacamole. All right, let's see what we can grab. So we have about 5 grand. I'm gonna see if I can try to buy maybe like a rifle or something like that. Okay, so rifle. Ooh, we can buy a good amount actually. Oh man, I kind of want this one, but I do not have enough funds. Actually, I do have enough to buy this one. Okay, so I'll be back to that one. Okay, so there's shotguns. There's a lot of shotguns. Hunting rifles. Whoa. Ooh, are these kind of like the techs, like the Tech 9, like submachine guns, sniper rifles. Okay, so it looks like there is no throwables or melees right now, but I am gonna buy this rifle right here. Let me just quickly buy this, just like so. And look at this. Yo, this is freaking crazy. Wait, can I take a picture with this for my Instagram? Oh, look at this. Holy moly, that's crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think, is there a shooting range in here? I want to practice my gun. Oh, that's my phone with a kitty. All right, I do not see the shooting range. I don't know if they have one. I doubt they have one, but let's get out of here. The sun is starting to go down, so let me hop in my TRX, get this thing turned on, and let's get out here. Let's continue exploring. So there's 2 roads. Oh, hold on, I almost went through the stop sign. Oh my goodness, that guy scared me right there. Oh, that guy's drifting. All right, let's check this area out. Okay, there's nothing really going on around here. Okay, so it looks like it's still a work in progress. All right, let's quickly check around. I mean, there's no speed limit, so I can go pretty fast. Ooh, I think it's a mechanic shop, honestly. I think it just has a different color. That's pretty nice. Oh my goodness, I think this is the old mechanic shop. Yo, this brings memories. All right, let's get out of here because there really isn't anything else right down here. So I'm gonna quickly kind of step on it. Not really, because I do not want to pull over because the police station is right there. So let's pull onto this road. And before we do finish with our tour, I want to make sure I test out that rifle that we just bought. So make sure you guys stick along to the end of the video. Oh no, why is that guy following me? There's someone following me right now. Hopefully it is not a police guy. I do not want to be dealing with this right now. But let me pull out my blinkers and let's pull into this road. I don't know if I can come through here. Oh my goodness, I am being followed right now. I am so scared. Okay, so 25 is the speed limit. I don't know. I think he might just be a civilian, but let me come to a slowdown and let's pull into the, what is this? A firefighter station? I'm gonna check this place out. What is this guy doing? Is he gonna try to assassinate me? I'm kind of scared to hop out my car. Oh no, this is scary. Oh, he just blocked me in. I'm scared, you guys. Oh, it looks like he's out of his car. What is he doing? All right, so it looks like this is going to be the firefighter station. That's kind of, wait, can I go inside? Oh, I cannot. It's completely locked. Oh my goodness. What if I go on free cam? I want to check this out. All right, let's go inside. Ooh, look at this. Yo, this whole place is decked out. It's got computers. It's got so many things. What the heck? He just shot me for no reason. Mods, come and get him. I don't know what just happened, you guys. I just got assassinated. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just lost my weapon. Now I'm kind of fainting. Why can't I move? Yeah, I cannot move anymore. What the heck? I'm trying to move, but it does not want to. Hold on, I cannot move at all. What the heck? Alrighty, everyone. We are now back. So let's check out this place like I was showing you guys. I'm gonna have to hide in the bushes. Anyways, we saw this area right here. Pretty sick. So this is where the fire trucks are. Whoa, this is crazy. That's really nice. Bro, there is so much equipment to be used. Dude, I want to join as a firefighter. All right, let's continue going. Dude, there is a lot of rooms right here. It does not stop going. Yo, what the? Whoa, they've even got like server databases. Yo, that is sick. Compressors. All right, what is this room? Maintenance. Oh my goodness, it's so bright in here. Ooh, there's a lot of lockers in here as well. All right, let's continue going. Dude, it does not stop. Oh, lockers? No, that's for a woman. Storeroom. Ooh, whoa, look at those packages. They actually look very realistic. Cleaner. Okay, nothing in here. Ooh, okay, so this seems to be some type of like conference room. Pretty sick. But let's go on to the second level. So there, oh my goodness, no way. They have a gym, a private gym. Holy moly. Ooh, restroom. Those chairs look actually really comfy. I want that in my room. Another conference room. Ooh, they have pictures of who? What the hell? Oh, okay, so there's just like a lot of classrooms. Like a lot. All right, so nothing too crazy. This is, ooh, look at the outside patio. Yeah, that's nice. Really nice and modern. This is a really nice firefighter station. I really want this added to APM actually. All right, let's get out of here. Let's finish up our map tour. So let me pull out just like so. And let's see what else. Ooh, what is that? Whoa. What is that? What kind of building is this? Department of Transportation. Oh, this is DOT, isn't this? I think it should be. But I do not see the entrance for this building. Turn on my emergency lights and let's go inside. Okay, reception. But there seems to be no one in here. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. Dude, I can go inside. Let's go. There seems to be like a locker room right here. Pretty nice. Some benches to sit. A private office. Ooh. Hello, my name is Mr. Hakai. Yeah, that's my name. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's pretty empty in here. I really love the ceiling. It's got this nice modern finish. Pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna add this one to APM as well. But I think we're almost finished with our tour. Let me just turn on my TRX and let's get out of here. I'm so sad that I did not test my AR. I spent almost like what, $6,000 on that thing, so you know that's fine. There's always next time. And ooh, is this a bridge? It is a bridge. Oh, what is that? Oh, we just went there. So I think that is going to be pretty much the entire map expansion in APM. Of course, this is a private server, but if you guys did enjoy, hold on, let me just pull over right here. Actually, you know what, I'm not gonna go there because I do not want to be assassinated. But let me quickly pull up to my house. Where's my house? Oh, I think it should be right here. Dude, this map is so huge that I get lost. So with the power of editing, I'm gonna make my way back at my house in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, as you guys can see, I think the sun is gonna start coming up, but we are now back home. My apologies that I had to film this during night, but I had to show you guys what was going on with APM. But let me go inside and say my goodbyes. So if you guys would like a part 2, let me know so I can make it. But if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. It's the fireworks. Oh my goodness. What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are gonna go camping for the New Year's because 2026 is around the corner, and what a better way to end the year with going camping. So today we are gonna be taking the ATV and putting it in the back of our bed so we can take it camping with us. Of course, we also got the camper, one of the most expensive campers in this game. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and let's jump in. So before we actually put everything together and start making our way over to the campsite, we actually have to take our truck and head all the way over here to the RP tool store so we can get the brand new ramps in APM and place our ATV in the back of our bed. So we don't have too much time because the sun seems to be going pretty fast. I also want to make sure I go to the campsite before the afternoon because apparently there is going to be fireworks. You heard me right. Apparently there is going to be fireworks, and I don't want to miss it. Pretty sure no one wants to miss the fireworks. Alright, let's make a left turn right here. The road seems to be clear and the store should be right down the street. Alrighty, we have the RP tool store right here, so let's pull into the store. I'm gonna park right up front and let's see what kind of ramps there is. There seems to be no one here. I think it's free today, but let's check and see where the ramps are. Oh, here they are. So they have a 12 kilogram. I think that's what it means. Kg, kilograms? I could be wrong. Or 1.5. I don't know. Let me actually grab these. Let's see how they look. Oh, I see. Okay, I think these should work. Let me carefully exit and let me close the door. And let me throw these on the back of the bed so we can actually take them back home. So I'm going to put them in the back of the bed. There we go. And we are ready to go. So let me turn on the truck and I'm gonna make my way back home, so I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty everyone, we are now back home, so I'm gonna get this thing parked right here. I think this is actually no, you know what, let me just park in my driveway. Alright, I'm gonna turn this thing off. Let's open up the back. There we go. Had to open up the tailgate, and then let's see. Oh, let me actually place these. Where should I place this? There we go. Look at that. Hopefully my ATV won't have any issues. If not, then I'm gonna have to fix the placing on those things. So let me turn this thing on and let's get this thing on the back of the bed. And hold on, let me back up. Yeah, I think this should be good right here. Awesome. I'm gonna park it right here. Let me turn off the engine and look at that. That looks pretty sick. So let me actually remove the ramps just like so, and let me close up the tailgate. Awesome. All right, cool. All we gotta do is connect the truck to the camper so we can start making our way over to the campsite because the sun is going pretty fast. It's almost the afternoon. I think we just need 2 more hours. Enough of the yab. Let me actually get in my truck and let's connect it to the back of the camper. So let me carefully do this and boom, first try. Dude, I am the goat. Alright, let's make a turn right here and we are ready to head over to the campsite. Let's make a turn right here. But I hope you guys did have a phenomenal Christmas because I did. And are you guys also excited for New Year's? Because 2025 was an amazing year. We were able to grow this channel to over 10,000 subscribers, which means so much. And we've also been able to make a lot of memories in this game. But anyways, we're almost at the campsite. We're about 2 minutes or less from arriving. So let's see. We just gotta make a left turn right here. There we go. And oh my goodness, look at the lake. Holy moly, I gotta check this out. Hopefully no one comes. Look at this. The entire lake is frozen. Oh, whoa. This is slippery. This is super slippery. I'm gonna get back in the truck because it is very cold. And that's why I also have this nice sweater. Do you guys like it? Anyways, I'm getting distracted, you guys. Let me actually look for the entrance because I don't know. Oh, never mind. Speaking about the entrance, it is literally right here. So let me actually put on my blinkers and pull in right here. Just like so. What a nice turn. And then let's actually park and face towards where the fireworks is actually going to be. So I think the fireworks are going to be, let's see, let me actually double check. I think they're going to be this on this side. Hopefully I am not wrong. If not, we're not gonna have the best view of the fireworks. All right, let me actually back up and get this thing parked up. Gotta make sure I carefully do this just like so, and I think that is going to be perfect. All right, let me just disconnect this. There we go. And let me actually turn around so we can unload the ATV from our truck. So I'm gonna park it right here. Let me actually turn off my engine. There we go. All right, let's pull down the tailgate and let's pull the ramps back down. I think that's gonna be good. And right there, awesome. Alrighty, let me unload the ATV. So let me turn this thing on. Let me carefully back up. Alright, perfect. Let me just park it right down here, just in case we're gonna use it later. So we're gonna leave it right there, and I'm not gonna pull the ramps back up because I know we're gonna put it up in a couple hours when we head back home. So for now, let's actually set up our camper. Let me actually open up this. Actually, what? Oh, I gotta move out the way. I gotta put up the tarp, and let's open this up just in case we wanna make some drinks. And then let's see. Oh, we gotta open up the pop outs just like so. Let me actually close the door. Next up, the lights. Alright, cool. And lastly, we gotta pull up the TV. Ooh,
So fancy.
alright, I'm gonna step out, and we might take and I'm gonna take the ATV for a little run. Let's see, what can we do? Oh, I have an idea. Let's actually drive this on the ice. Oh no, this is so slippery. Oh no, this is so slippery. I can't control it. You know what? Let's actually not do that. I'm kind of wondering, is there a spot where I can go mudding? Let's see. Let me actually look for a spot and see if we can actually go mudding with this ATV. Alrighty, everyone. I just found this spot. I think we can actually go mudding. I don't know if this is also frozen, but let's actually give it a run and see what happens. Let's actually test this out and hopefully... Oh, uh-oh. It is not frozen. Okay, looks like this part is frozen. Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh no, I'm getting dirty. You know what? Let's actually wish. Oh no, that was a big dip. Oh my goodness. Look at my ATV. Look at this thing. It is so muddy right now. We might have to take this to the car wash. Let me actually see if we have enough time. And oh no, we only have like 30 minutes. All right, we gotta hurry up. I'm gonna have to take a shortcut. All right, let's go. We gotta make sure we arrive before the sun sets. So let's see, where's the car wash? I think the car wash is going to be... Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness. All right, let me actually go through here. Go. This is the fastest car wash ever. That was the fastest car wash in APM history. Alright, looks like the sun is still going down pretty fast, so I'm gonna start making my way over to the campsite. Should we take a shortcut? I think we should say screw it. Let me take a shortcut right here. Oh no, I think I'm stuck. Oh, never mind. It works now. Alright, that was pretty easy. Before I get off, I'm actually gonna park this up on the ramps. So just like so, I'm gonna park them right here for now. And let's actually do a quick time lapse of the sun going down. Alrighty, everyone, it seems that the sun has finally gone down and the fireworks should start any minute. I just got the text and they told me that within 1 minute the fireworks should start going off. I am super excited. So let's actually see and wait until the fireworks start going off. Do you guys hear that? I hear something. Hold on, I think it's coming from this side. It's the fireworks. Oh my goodness. These fireworks look so cool. Look at that one. That one's so huge. Is that it? Oh, look at the stars. The stars look super nice. I think that's it. Anyways, that was an amazing show. Oh, I crashed into my truck. So I think it is time to go to sleep. So let me actually go inside and let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch TV right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep right now and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. I think it is currently 8 a.m. So let's actually see. And yeah, it is out. The sun is so bright. Oh my goodness. I was just blinded. Alright, so that means we can actually start putting everything back. So let me actually remove all the pop outs, put them right back in. Let me close this and then let me take this off. And I think that is all. Let me just close the door and our camper is fully ready to go back home. So I don't think this is supposed to happen. All we gotta do is connect it back to the back of our truck and we should be able to take this camper back home. So there we go. Let's start making our way back home so we can put all of this away. It looks like we have finally arrived to our home. Home sweet home. Anyways, this is probably gonna take a while for me to kind of put everything back. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me and I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's. Until then, I'll catch you guys onto the next one. Peace. Any minute now. Is someone knocking at the door? Hold on, let me actually check this out. Hello? I think I just let a ghost in my house. Anyways, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be going camping. So it is currently the afternoon and that means we only have 1 hour to set up camp at this secret spot. So before I continue to, make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe and let's begin. So let's open up the garages. Let's see what we are going to be taking today. Let's see. We are going to be taking the ATV today. Let me actually park this right behind here and let me actually pull out my truck. There we go. And let me actually connect my truck to the trailer. So let's carefully do that. There we go. And then I'm going to park it right here. There we go. And let me actually hold down the ramps so we can get this ATV on top of the ramps. Let me actually close the garage. There we go. Hop on the ATV and let's carefully put the ATV on the trailer. Let's put this in park. Engine is off, and let me actually put up the ramps. Look at that thing go. Nice. We are gonna head over to the trailer shop, which is going to be right here, and pick up the RV. And like I said, we don't have that much time. We are gonna make a left turn right here, so let's carefully do that. We have another stop right here, so let's make sure the road is clear. There we go, and let's carefully turn. Like I said, we don't have too much time, so we have to hurry up. Okay, we are here at the trailer store, so let's see if we see the trailer. Okay, so the trailer, I mean not the trailer, the camper is right here. So let me actually, I'm gonna park here for now, and let me actually disconnect this, get back in my truck, and now let me actually connect to the camper. There you go. Let's put this in park, and now let's actually put the ramp down a little bit more. There you go. Now I wonder if I put this ramp down, will this hit my RV? I guess let's find out. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna try to get this thing off without hitting the RV. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was too close. That was way too close. Let me actually put up the seats. There you go. So we can have a little bit more space. And now let's put this thing up. And there we go. I think that is fine. So let me actually turn off the engine. Put this in park. And look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let me actually just raise this a little bit more. There you go. Nice. And now we only have a couple minutes left until the sun starts going down. So let's start heading over to this secret hidden spot that you have probably never ever seen. Let me actually make sure the road is clear first before I turn. There we go. And now we are going to be making our way over to the camping spot. Okay, so we are here at the gas station, and you might think, oh, are you gonna get gas? Nope. Well, actually, yeah, you are right. But I'm also here because if you see this path right here, it will lead us to the secret hidden camping spot. So let's start carefully making our way over there. Make sure we don't lose control. And now when you do come over here, you want to make sure that you take your time, because if you do lose control, then you could end up flipping your entire camper. Okay, now we have to take it super slow. There we go. And you might think, is that it? Nope. We gotta still continue going up. So let's carefully, oh, hold on. So let's actually give it a little bit more power. To be honest, I don't know how I was able to do that. Come on. Let's go. Woo! We were able to make it. So let me actually just park this thing. And now let me actually disconnect this. There we go. I think I'm just gonna park it right here, right behind. There we go. And now it's time to take out the ATV. So let me actually just bring this down. There you go. And let me hop in the ATV. It is on. And let's slowly take this off. Hold on. I think I'm going to take it out for a joyride. So let me actually just close this before I do leave. I don't know if there's like any lines and stuff, so I don't want them to go inside. All right, there we go. All right, so let's actually take this thing out for a joyride. Let's see. I wonder if this ATV can go up there. Come on. I guess I can't. Let me actually try again. Nope. It can't do it. It doesn't have enough power. Ooh, there's like a river. Let's check this out. Uh-oh. I almost ended up dying. Look, there's a river down here. Look at this. That's so nice. Should I jump in? Let me jump in from here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. Okay, let me get out. Let me get out before I get sick. Wow, that thing is super cold. I wonder if there's any areas where I can go mudding. Let's see. I wonder where this path is going to take us. We can mud. Hold on. Whee! Uh-oh. Am I stuck? Wow, it's super muddy here, but it's so fun. Uh-oh, the sun is going down. I need to go back. It's so muddy here. Holy moly, guacamole. It's getting dark so fast. Hold on, do I have lights? I do. Okay, now we can continue going back. Come on, why is it having trouble? I might have to leave it here and pick it up in the morning. So for now, I'm just gonna head back on foot and I'll pick up the ATV in the morning. But man, I am getting tired. These hills are no joke. Okay, so our camper is up there. So let's climb up this. There we go. And let's actually set up our RV. So let me actually put on the stairs, open the doors, and oh yeah, the tarp. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna put down the couch. Ooh, and we got lights. Let me actually put this down and put a fence. Look at that. Pretty luxurious. And now let's enjoy the sunset. But I'm kind of getting hungry. I'm gonna check the fridge if we have any food to eat. Okay, so I was able to find a sandwich. I kind of already ate it. But yeah, now we just wait till the sun sets and we go to sleep. Oh my god, it's so dark. Look at the moon. Wow. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by just looking at the moon. Anyways, I'm gonna head over to sleep, but before I do, let me actually close this. Wait, why is this? Oh, I had to take off the fence. There we go. And this is actually my bedroom. Look how comfortable it looks. But before I head over to sleep, I'm gonna turn off the lights and I'll catch you guys in the morning. It's morning now. Let me actually open up the ramps. Let's see how this looks. The sun is so bright. Oh, I have to go save my ATV. Alright, so we're gonna head over to save the ATV because I kind of got it stuck. It should be right there. Let me grab my cable. There we go. And then let me attach it right here. Nice. And now all we have to do is retract it. Look, it's coming slowly but surely. You know what? I'm just gonna pull it with my car. Come on. There we go. Let me actually disconnect this. Finally, I'm gonna start heading back home, but before I do, I'm gonna start packing everything up. And yeah, before we do put the ATV, let me actually fold the couch. There we go. Let's back this thing up carefully. All right, nice. Let me turn off the engine, put this thing up. There you go. I'm gonna start heading down. This is super sketchy. Oh, careful, 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 careful. Oh my goodness. I almost died. There we go. Look, we are safe. We didn't die today, or hopefully ever. So I'm gonna start heading over to the trailer shop because I am gonna drop this trailer off and pick up my truck and head back over home. We are at the trailer store. So let me actually quickly park this thing. Gotta make sure oh, wait. First, let me take a selfie. Hold on. I have to take my ATV off. Pull down the ATV. There we go. Put up the ramps. Now let me just close this thing. There we go. There's a car wash back there where I could wash my ATV. So let me actually quickly do that. So let me actually just quickly give it a car wash and we should be ready to go. Is this thing on? I think it's on. Oh, there we go. Nice. Let me just quickly put this back. Careful now. Now we can start heading over home and I'll meet you guys back home. Home sweet home. That is going to be the conclusion of this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on to the next APM video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video, and today there's a massive update in today's game because they added so many items, which means we can build our own campsite. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So I think we're gonna be taking our TRX right here. Look at this. I added some brand new what is this, side skirts, but I added this. It looks pretty cool. It looks like more of a off-roadish type vehicle. But anyways, we're gonna make our way to the trailer store because we're gonna pick up our camper, and then once we pick up our camper, we're gonna drop it off at the campsite where we are gonna be building, and then we'll head back to the brand new store and buy all of the stuff that we need. Good thing I have enough money. As you guys can see, this TRX right here probably cost around over $100,000. Yup, I might have spent a little bit too much, but anyways, let's make a left turn right here, and as you guys can see, the sun is shining pretty hard. It looks like it's about 9 a.m. so my goal is to make sure I have the whole campsite set up before the sun goes down. So let's make a right turn right here, and oh my goodness, you guys, look at the brand new store right there, dude. That looks so sick. And oh my goodness, I just crashed. That was kind of embarrassing. Good thing I have this guard right here because it helps me from crashing and damaging my truck. But let me back this thing up. We're gonna get this thing connected to the camper just like so, and now we're gonna make our way to the secret campsite. Well, actually, it's not too secret, but let's make a left turn right here. Let me carefully do so, and look at the brand new store, dude. The brand new store looks so nice. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to go in and buy the new stuff. And here is gonna be where we're gonna be building the campsite. So I think we gotta go down this path right here. Oh, carefully do this. Oh, this is kind of rough. Yeah, this is really rough. Oh my goodness. All right, now where should we set up? I think I'm gonna set up around, I think right here. Let me just turn around so we could be facing the sun, and I think that should be pretty good. Let me just disconnect this just like so, and let me see. Oh yeah, let's quickly set this thing up before we do head out. Let me just turn that thing off because this thing guzzles gas like water. Like, it's not a joke, and gas right now is super expensive. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, let's open this up. Oh, hold on. There we go. And let me open up the tarp. Is my camper a little bit tilted? This kind of looks a little bit tilted. I think I'm gonna move it a little bit forward. Hold on. Let me quickly fix this. And perfect. All right, let me quickly disconnect this once again. I just had to get that fixed because I'm not a fan when it looks bad. So, oh wait, hold on. Turn it off. Gas is expensive. All right, let's open up every single everything will pop out just like so. And then I think we're gonna set up the TV and the lights. So let's do that. And ooh, I love the lights. It looks so nice. Oh, the TV. Oh, that is crazy. And I think, wait, can I turn this on? Oh no, I can't. For a second I thought I could, but I think that is gonna be it for the setup right here. I don't know if I opened the kitchen. Did I open the kitchen? Oh yeah, I did. All right, so let's make our way to the brand new store and buy these brand new placeables. I heard that we could even buy some new tents. I don't know if that's true, but let's go make our way to the store right now. I don't even know what the name of the store is even called. That's how brand new it is. But let me make sure I'm going the right way. And okay, it looks like I am going the right way. And there it is. Oh yeah, let's go, dude. I am so hyped. All right, let me put on my blinkers. My blinkers are not working. Okay, there we go. And oh, I think those are the things we can grab. No way, they added cones. No way, dude. They added all of this stuff. This is sick. All right, let's go to the store and buy. So let me hop in. Where should I park? Should I park in a handicapped? All right, so let me get this thing parked right here. Perfect. And oh, can I grab this? Oh my goodness, I can. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. Hold on, let me put this back. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, do not grab that. That is heavy. And ooh, double doors. We got double doors. Okay, you guys, look at this. I have the force. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I have the force. But oh my goodness, dude, this kind of looks like a Staples. I ain't gonna lie. But let's go around this spot. Let's see what we can buy. And okay, ooh, the bathrooms. Ooh, they're very small actually. I think we just found our first item. So let's buy a lamp. Oh my goodness, can I turn this on? Oh no, I can't. And what is this? A pole? What is this pole for? It's the American flag. Yeah, we gotta get that. Toe straps, we don't need that. Oh yes, we do need chairs. Let's go. How many can I buy? Can I buy 2? Oh man, only 1. All right, that's fine. I mean, we only do need 1. Are these the lights? Yeah, let me grab one of these. Can I get another one? Oh man, only 1. All right, let's see. What else is there in this store? This store is pretty fancy. I feel like all of this stuff is gonna be super expensive. And we just found a tent. No way. What is this? Oh, it's a tent. I thought it was a sleeping bag. Never mind. Oh, these are the cones and the barriers. Oh, that's sick. I already have a video idea, but in a couple of days. So make sure you guys are subscribed. But let's see. What else do we have around here? Kind of empty. All right. Pallets, fridges. We can grab wood. Yo, that is crazy. Oh, this is for a campfire. And there's benches. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? All right. So let me grab a bench and let's see. Oh, the sleeping bag. Yes, we do need the sleeping bags. Here are the sleeping bags. All right. This is kind of heavy. I'm going to put this in my pocket. Don't ask how big my pockets are, but I think that is going to be it. I kind of gone around throughout the entire store and I think we have purchased everything we need. So I think we're ready to go and check out. So let's go to the guy. Let's go talk to him. Wait, can I talk to him? Return tool, return all. No, I'm not trying to return. I'm trying to buy. Here, I'm just going to give you $100. Bye bye. But look at all the stuff we got. We got the brand new lamp, American flag, some chairs, some lights, a tent, a campfire, a bench where we can sit down, and a sleeping bag. Dude, let's go back to the campsite. Well, I guess the campsite that we are going to be creating, and let's get started on building. All right, so let me get this thing started and let's make our way over there. And what time is it, by the way? Oh my goodness, it's already 2 p.m. Oh my goodness, there is no way it's already 2 p.m. Dude, time flies so fast in this game. I remember it used to take forever, but now it's going really fast, which it looks like we are now back. And where should I park my TRX? I think I'm gonna park my TRX right next to this, just like so. And let's get everything set up. So I think we can start. Well, I don't know what to start with. Oh, we can put the American flag like right here. Hold on, let me just make it look like it's kind of facing this direction towards the sun. Yeah, perfect, awesome. And then we have a tent. Which way is facing forward? Did I place it right? I don't know if I placed it right. Toggle rain. Oh, this is a toggle. Oh, I put it wrong. Hold on, I need to fix this. I believe it should go like this. So let me place it and then let me turn on the rain cover. And oh, look at that. Ooh, let me actually take a look at this. It is so comfy in here. All right, let me put my, where's my sleeping bag? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna place my sleeping bag right here. Oh, where did it go? What happened? I can't place my sleeping bag. Okay, let me do that. What if I put it on top? Does that work? Oh, it does work. Look at me. I look so silly. All right, so let me put on the rain tarp again. Oh my goodness, I put it wrong. Hold on, let me fix this. So it goes this direction, just like so. Rain, and boom, we got the tent fully set up. Now, if we go inside it, oh, yep, it should now work. That is freaking amazing. All right, so we have, what else do we have? Oh, we have a campfire. Let me turn this on. Ooh, it is so warm. Look at that. That is amazing. All right, next up, we have a chair. Ooh, we can put a chair like right. Ooh, we should put it like around right here, right in front of the fire. I'm gonna keep my feet warm. All right, next up, we have a light generator thingy. So I think I might place it somewhere around here. I think I'm gonna place it, I don't know. Oh, I can place it right here, actually. Yes, that's an awesome placement. So let me click on the functions. Let's deploy it. Ooh, look at that. That looks sick. All right, now how do I turn on the light? Right here? Oh, that actually worked. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is this? No way. You can adjust the lights? That is sick. Hold on, let me just tilt this a little bit down because I'm not the tallest person. I'm pretty short. And let's see, what else do we have? And oh, I forgot the bench. Okay, so I think the bench is going to go right around here. I think that is a good spot. And then we can just put the lantern or the lamp right up here. And I guess, wait, can I turn this on? Yes, let's go. I didn't think it was actually going to work, but it looks so nice. But let me turn this off since it is still daytime. So let me turn this off as well. And then we'll turn everything back on once the night falls. So let me turn off everything. And then look at this. We have built our own campsite. Dude, this is a dream come true. And you know what? Before the night falls, I want to go back to the store and see if there's any more items that we could go and pick up. So let me hop in the TRX. Let me turn on this bad boy and let's make our way over there. And oh, I almost hit the bench. Alrighty, we are back. And let me actually just park. I don't know where to park. I think right here. I'm going to try to park in first person. If this is bad, then I quit. Oh my goodness, that was actually good. Oh, I'm kind of, oh no, never mind. That's actually really bad at parking. All right, let's see, what else can we buy? Wait, oh, can I grab another chair? Oh, I can. Let's go. I'm gonna grab another chair and then let's see, what else can I grab? Should I add another campfire? Let me also get another campfire. And I don't think we need cones right now, so I'm not gonna use that. So let's head out. I'm gonna quickly buy this. Sir, I want to buy this.
It's gonna be $40.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So I just spent 40 bucks on these two. Kind of pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but that is fine. We got money. We are rich. But anyways, look at the sun. The sun is starting to go down. So let's quickly make our way back, finish placing these two items, and then be 100% and finally finish building our campsite. Let's just get out of here. I should have built like a dirt road around here. I think that would have been super cool, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. So let's park up our TRX right around here where we got it from. Turn it off. And let's see. Where should we put this chair right here? Ooh, we should put the chair right here. I think I'm going to put the chair right around. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it right next to this one right here. And then the campfire. Wait, where can I put the campfire? We can make a big campfire like this. That's that's pretty sick. I'm going to wait till the sun goes down so we can turn on and use all of this stuff that we have bought. So in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone. As you guys can see, it is now nighttime. You can see the stars, the moon. It is completely pitch dark. And I think it is now time to turn on all of our goodies. So let's turn on. That's actually not bright. Let's turn on the campfires. 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's some good light source. And lastly, we have our tower light. So let me turn this on. How do I turn this on? Oh, there you go. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful campsite that we managed to build today. I just wish I had some. Oh my goodness, I am so bright. I just wish I had some s'mores that I could just cook up right here, but I had to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head into my tent. Now that I think about it, why did I bring this? If I can just spend the night in the brand new tent and with my new sleeping bag. So let's go inside and oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's any bugs. Hopefully there's no bugs in here. But anyways, I'm gonna catch some sleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. What time is it? Oh my goodness. It is so bright in my eyes. I gotta turn all of this off. Dude, it's gonna be such a headache for me to pack everything up. So let me do a quick little time lapse of putting everything away and go. And there you go. There was a little time lapse of me just packing everything. I just got to get the TRX connected to the camper and make my way back home. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys onto the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another APM video. And today is a great day because we're going to go camping on a frozen lake. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. I'm just walking out of my giant house and let's jump into the video. So we have our work truck and then we have our TRX. If you guys missed the last video, we ended up picking up this brand new truck. It is super cool, but we are not going to be taking it to the camping trip because we're going to be doing some off-roading, which means we're going to have to be taking the TRX. So let me put my work truck in my garage because before we actually head over to the campsite, we got to take the ATV back to the police station because we actually ended up borrowing this thing. So I got to go and return it. And okay, so let me actually pull in my truck because we're gonna that it's gonna end up snowing later this afternoon, and I don't want my new truck to get all dirty because look how clean this thing is. Oh my goodness. All right, let me actually close my garage door just like so, and let's see. Okay, so let me actually open up this ramp, and then let me throw on the ATV in the back of it. So let me just place it carefully just like so. Oh nope, I messed up. Hold on, let me try this again. All right, attempt number 2. This should work. If this does not work, I am the worst driver ever. And look at that, we managed to put it on our trailer. So let me put up the ramps just like so, and let's see, is it snowing yet? No, it's not. All right, so it looks like, let me actually check my phone. All right, so it looks like it's gonna start snowing in 2 hours, so let's be quick with this. We don't have too much time, so let me hop in my TRX, turn this thing on, and let me actually carefully connect it to the trailer just like so, and we can now head over to the police station so we can drop off their ATV that I borrowed. And as you guys can see, the police station is right here, so let's make our way over there. But I am a little bit nervous because it's gonna be my first time camping on a frozen lake. I'm not sure if you guys ever done that, but we're gonna be doing it today in this video, so I hope you guys are excited. Right now we are gonna drop off this ATV, and then we're gonna be able to head over to the frozen lake where the camper is already at. So it looks like the police station is going to be on our left side right here. So let me actually turn on my blinkers, and then let's make a turn, and then we're gonna make another turn. So let me turn on my blinkers once again, and let's pull into the police station. I'm not sure where to put this. I think I'm just gonna park it in the back, honestly. So let me do this. Let me turn around, and let me open up the door. Hold on, and there we go. We got the garage door open, and I'm not sure if I should back up. Should I back up? All right, you know what, let me just back up. I'm feeling a little bit lazy. All right, so let me carefully do this just like so, and there we go. All right, my truck is in park, and then let me throw down the ramps just like so, and then we can now just leave their ATV parked right here. And for those that don't know, this is actually a brand new ATV that the police have, but let me actually just show you guys how it looks with the lights on. So this is how it looks with the lights on. That is pretty sick. So let me turn that off, and let's start making our way to the trailer store so we can leave this trailer because it's also not mine. But let me move my truck a little bit forward so we can close this garage. There we go. And now we can start making our way to the trailer store so we can get rid of this trailer. And I think it's a little bit dirty. I might have to take it to the car wash first because look how muddy this thing is. I don't want them to give me a big fine for returning it super dirty. So let's quickly head over to the car wash. Where is the car wash? I remember the car wash being around here. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's quickly take it to the car wash. Let me actually see. All right, and come on, clean. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is like brand new. They're not gonna know that it was completely muddy. But anyways, let me jump back in, and let's see, where should we drop it off? I think I'm just gonna drop it off right here. All right, so let me just turn around, and oh my goodness, it looks like it is now snowing very hard. Oh my goodness, this is really, I might have to turn on my lights. There we go. Our lights are now on. Now let me just quickly drop this off. Come on, a little bit more, and there we go. Let me just quickly disconnect it just like so, and now we can make our way to the frozen lake that has the camper. So I think it's going to be right around, let's see, I actually don't know where it is. We might have to look for this, but I think I have an idea on where it's going to be. So let's step on it and let's drive super fast. I don't see it so far. Let me actually turn it onto this dirt road. I feel like it's gonna be around here. Do you guys see it? Because I do not see it at all. Hold on, let me turn around. It might have been the road down there. So let me turn right here, and let's see if we can find it. I feel like it's gonna be down on this side. There's another lake around here, so let's check this guy's property. We're gonna quickly go through here because we gotta go to the lake. Let me just follow the road, and look, do you guys see it? It's all the way right there in the distance. All right, so let me hop right in just like so, and let's start making our way to the camper. Look at this lake. It is completely frozen, and as you guys can see, we have the giant camper right here. Let me just park my truck right here. I'm gonna turn it off, and let's check inside. What, do I need a key or something? It's not. Oh, there we go. All right, so let me go inside. Oh, it is so warm in here. It is super comfy. So there is a little room back here, kind of like a storage area. Another storage area right here, kind of not matching. This one's a little bit darker than the other one. We have a nice seating area, some like chairs, ooh, and a giant TV so I can watch my favorite football player lose. Anyways, here's my bedroom. As you guys can see, it is pretty fancy, and for some reason they don't have the lights anymore. I'm not sure if you guys remember that they had light strips kind of going across the roof. I think they removed it. I'm not a fan fan of it though. Anyways, let me open up the door because I feel like we should have some fun. I'm gonna show you guys some tricks, and oh my goodness, look how slippery it is. Oh my goodness, my shoes keep slipping hard. Let me get in the truck, and in order to do tricks, you gotta put your drivetrain to let's see, this is 4H, 2H, and there we go. So let's do this, and we just step on it, and look at that. We're doing like little donuts. Or you know what? I think it's gonna be better if I put this in manual mode. So let me change the transmission to manual mode, and there we go. Look at this. We are now doing donuts in the middle of the frozen lake. Yo, this is super sick. Look at this. I'm just going in circles. All right, let me see what else I can do around here. Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness, that could have been super bad. I almost ended up wrecking my entire truck. It is super hard to drive in the frozen lake. You guys have no idea. So it looks like this is the second section where people can camp and drive on the frozen lake. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting better at this. Yo, I'm getting better at this. Look at this. I am Ken Block. Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, this is more fun than I thought. You know what, you guys? I wonder what would happen if someone were to drive like a supercar or a really fast car on the ice. I wonder how that would look. Well, it looks like we don't have to imagine because we can have a Corvette right here with the magic of editing. I was able to bring a Corvette from my friend's house so we can try this out. So let me turn this thing on, turn on the lights, and let's test this out. I wonder if we can do like donuts or like drift, something crazy like that. Oh, look at this. Not bad, but I think we need some more speed. So let me step on it and come on. Oh no. Most of the power is coming from the rear. The wheels just keep spinning and it does not have any traction. So it is pretty fun actually. I think I'm gonna go return this to my friend's house because I am done testing the Corvette out. But my friend lives all the way right here in the corner. So let's quickly drop off his Corvette at his house. And he told me to leave it in his garage, and I am losing control. So let me pull into his driveway and let me actually open up his garage. Yo, this is a really nice garage. Look at this. Pretty fancy. All right, so let me turn on the Corvette and let me just quickly pull in here. Let me just turn off the lights because there is enough lighting in here. So I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna park it just like so. And before I do leave, I gotta close the doors just like so. And I'm gonna quickly call an Uber back to the camping spot. So in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone. I am now back. He ended up dropping me off to this location, but that is fine. That just means we have to walk all the way to our camper, and as you guys can see, it is getting dark by the minute, so we have to hurry up. And oh, I forgot how slippery this thing is. Oh no, I almost ended up tripping right there, or I guess slipping in this case. And it looks like I left my TRX turned on, so I'm gonna quickly hop in this thing and then turn it off because I am not using it right now. So there we go. Let me turn this thing on and let me turn off the lights and let me put this in park just like so. And since the sun is going down, let's do a quick time lapse in the snow. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like it is now nighttime, which means we can go inside our camper and get how did I do this? And get a good night's sleep. But before I do, let me grab a soda. Oh, there we go. And let me actually head into bed so I can get a good night rest because today was a long day. So I'm going to quickly fall asleep and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh, my back is aching. Let's see how it looks to end. Oh my goodness, it stopped snowing. Wait, hold on, let me close this. And it is super bright. Oh my goodness, I need to go home and take a shower. But let's start making our way back home because I have to take a shower and I have to go to work in the afternoon. So let's make wait, where do I live? I think it's on this side of the road, and then there should be a dirt road around here, and then we're gonna make a left turn. Oh yeah, it's right here. All right, let's step on it. 100, 120, come on, 130. Let's say 130. And okay, we hit 130 for like 1 second. Anyways, let me make a right turn right here, and we are now back home sweet home. Let me just get my thing parked right in front of my driveway just like so, and we are now back home. I'm gonna get in the shower, but before I do, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Alrighty, everyone, if you guys did enjoy this series, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Be part of the secret channel of Hakai. We're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to mean a lot to me if you guys do leave a huge subscribe. So with all that yap, I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Bye bye.